What's up, y'all? What's poppin'? We back at it again?
Oh, yeah. But yes, welcome back. I don't know why I peace signed, but I did.
What's poppin'? We back at it again. I'm Angel. That's Steph.
Or Zimie.
Or Zimie.
I'm not making that a thing.
It's your boy, Professor Oreos. And we doing the second term.
Going back to school. DLC, alright. Full game.
Yep. Again, this is a big people's game, so if you're a child...
Get out of here.
And if you are a child and don't want to get out of here...
Get out of
I
here.
ain't your mama, so...
And if you get in trouble and your mom's the one to be like, I'm gonna try and sue...
Who's
it's
Sue?
your own...
That's all I'm gonna say. Who's Sue?
Who's Sue?
Spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. But then we are young and unafraid. Oh, you're taking over my bit now? Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to give life the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were.
Okay.
You get a pick.
I'm probably gonna go for the same girl again.
You're gonna be the same person?
I might as well.
I was gonna let you be the black guy if you wanted to.
No, I'll be her.
Okay. I'll be the same too.
We might as well.
So then it keeps the flow.
Yeah, I mean, it's second term. Do we become new people? No. We are true to ourselves.
True.
And they.
I like his little pants.
I do too.
I think he's supposed to be like a shadow.
Nice.
I keep thinking he's like set up like a keyboard, so I'm like looking for it in keyboard stat.
Oh yeah.
I could do this. And we had to experience the ultimate challenge yet.
Monster Prom.
Whoa. I remember clearly, 3 weeks left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were scrambling to catch up to the attention of our 8 most charismatic class.
So we went up. We had 5, right?
We had 6. We went up 2 because we had Vera, Damien, Miranda.
No, we had 5 because it was him, her, him,
and Miranda.
I don't remember seeing her though.
She was the snake lady that you said you liked doing the voice for.
Yeah, but that was in the very last, like the first time I ever saw her was in that bathroom stall.
Yeah, but these two, she was the one who I said like you need the money for if you were gonna romance. Scott Howell, 21, my baby boy. I'm not gonna date the same person I did last time.
I see how it is.
Are you going to?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna see how it goes this time.
Okay. A werewolf athlete who compensated with his rather small brain for his stupidly large heart. I just want some different like stories.
Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal.
Oh, do we have to read them in their voices?
I'm going to.
Oh, okay.
Polly Geist, a party girl with an
oh god, I can't even get
Party
it back.
ghost?
Party ghost. I was trying to get into her voice again, but I have to like.
I see her as like a valley girl, like, duh.
Well, I was kind of thinking that, but like, I almost started going into this one voice actor who voices both Sue from K-On! And Cube from Monica. So.
A ghost girl with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things.
Damien Lavoie. The fearless demon with a taste for destruction and love of fire.
And that looks like a penis.
It 100% does. William DeColt. The hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was truly a lovable dork.
Oh, maybe I should go for him.
So, forever? An eldritch cutie who went from endless deity of the dark realms of ultimate fangirl.
Oh, she's what's his name? Lovecraft.
That's like Cthulhu.
Yeah, that's what she's essentially.
She's an eldritch horror.
She's cute. Calculester, Howlett.
Hewitt. Packard.
So
he's an HP.
I didn't know that's what that stood for.
Yeah, my dad. That was the first.
Calculester.
I was probably just call him Cal. That's
Um,
like a fucking.
Okay, so I need to think of a voice for him. Calculester, Hewlett Packard. A
Oh.
library computer who had become sentient. Who had become a sentient robot, ready to experience life to its fullest.
So a synth.
Yeah. Jacksepticeye did his voicing.
Nice. And Vera Oberlin. A mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business.
It was clear. It had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom dates. And even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Like, okay, right now, as like if we're looking at them, who would you go to?
Zoe's really cute.
And Zoe is the Eldritch, right?
Eldritch. Damien, also. Polly would be pretty chill. Calculester is pretty chill. The only ones I'm really not, like, I guess, I don't know. Well, I guess we'll just see. I don't want to date Scott again because I already got him.
Yeah.
And I want different experiences. The only one I really am not interested in is Vera because from what I've gotten, she's really hard to get. Like, really hard to get.
Oof. I think for me, I'm like at least between two. Because, like, unless three, in which it would be this fucker right here. But the main two are her and him. Lovable Dork and Eldertor. So, let's get started.
I never read what that said. Is the class president something?
Oh, I didn't either.
Welcome to the Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they're rotten in so many different ways.
I realize it's called Teen Wolf.
Yeah, how to not take this quiz to find out crazy exes, how to deal with them when they just won't go.
Yeah.
I was gonna read that. Worry no more. We're using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's saddest, stupidest proms quiz ever, trademark. We'll throw you a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way, each of you will start off by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh wait.
Oh shit. You get a chance to produce a movie. It's based on something about superheroes, but with a love triangle between a beautiful yet somehow relatable girl, maybe she always dating her, she's a mess, and two super hot superheroes, which are also like vampires or pirates or both. Instant hit. Two cool guys walking away from a rad explosion, and they don't look at the explosion. They don't give a fuck about explosions. They reflect on life and love. But it is super dope and kick-ass because they do so walking away from a never-ending explosion.
The most influential Russian novelist of XIX century. They've gone nuts. They don't remember anything about the last night, and now they can't find the manuscript of the brothers of
Karamazov
and
Dostoevsky
has to deliver it today.
That almost sounds like bro, where's my car?
Essentially.
Except bro,
Dude, where's my car?
Bro.
You mean
where's
my car?
Yeah, dude, where's my car? But it's bro.
Bro.
Where's manuscript?
Where's manuscript? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm definitely not doing the first one because I was just no.
Oh, it's The Hangover. That's what that movie's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I just figured that out.
And I think that's the Russian one too.
Oh, I didn't know there was a Russian one.
Well, I mean, like it looks like it's in Russian.
Oh, Nox MB. Sure. Also, just a fair warning, I know jack shit about what the robot wants and what that girl wants. Zoe, I don't know what shit their stat is.
Well,
like.
good, because then it's an experience.
Yeah.
Explosions.
We're gonna say the first one.
Superheroes?
Yeah. Oh,
Ooh,
wealthy.
so wealthy, so bold. Democracy.
Democracy is broken.
Remember to vote!
Remember to vote, kids. This is coming around when the election time.
Oh, yeah.
What would be the best way of choosing the leaders of modern society? Whoever can play the most heartbreaking violin solo wins. You put the candidates in an empty room with a wild grizzly bear. Whoever kills the bear should be the president. If everyone dies, then obviously the bear should be the president. Duh. We create a reality TV show called America's Next Top President where the candidates compete in all kinds of physical and mental challenges. Voter turnout would increase and would turn into profit on it.
Bear. I'm automatically bear.
Yeah.
Bear
I'll do
too.
Bear too.
Also,
Well, actually,
I'm gonna say not to name names,
uh-huh.
but someone we used to both work with.
Uh-huh.
I still have him on Snap. He was going by a I think it was a Bernie truck, or it was basically a Democrat bus,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, "Fuck that, FAG, Trump for 2020," and I'm just like, bleh.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. Fuck Trump. No.
Yeah, boy.
But
Anyways.
something I need to actually look up is if you get impeached, if you can run again. I don't think you can.
You can.
You can? That's stupid. If you get impeached.
He's already been impeached.
I know, but I mean, like, if you're impeached.
Okay, let's not
I'm just saying.
stick to the topic at hand.
I just want to say, if they're impeached, they should not. It should be like.
I know. I'm aware.
Extend for scope.
I mean, it's
so fucking
stupid.
stupid.
But you can because he's already been impeached technically. He has to go through office and see if he's been considered guilty. I believe that's how that works. But oh well.
Oh well. I mean, that saves me the search.
Yeah.
All right. The world will end tomorrow. What will you do today? I would panic because that's what real organic people do, and I'm a real organic person.
I know what that's about.
I always party as if there were no tomorrows. Who cares? Netflix and chill. I'll finish my novel. Whoever comes after the end should know my legacy. Nobody ends the world but me. I'll end the world today. It's okay. We invented the apocalypse to take care of the overpopulation of commoners.
I know that for a fact. That first one's probably the robot guy.
Yeah. I feel like this guy over here is...
Which one?
The nerd. The novel.
Oh yeah.
The guy under that is
That's either Damien or I don't. And I
Is Damien the devil? I'm just making
Yeah.
sure. Okay.
I want to say that's either Damien or the Zoe girl. Because she is a Cthulhu monster.
I would almost think that she would also be the one at the bottom too.
No, that one is definitely Miranda.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because she's mentioned in the commenters.
But I don't know who the Netflix and chill would be.
Scott?
Maybe? Because, like, Party As of Tomorrow is definitely Polygeist.
So... Well, I'm going to at least choose this one. I mean, I like all of them, but...
I'm going to do the one below it.
Oh! Oh, snap.
I wondered. Oh, we got more.
What would a deal breaker for a potential lover? Wait, so it's saying negative, right?
Yeah, what would be a deal breaker?
Okay. A person is mediocre. The person uses Internet Explorer. The person hates the outdoors. The person lacks manners. The person thinks Asuka is the best waifu. Oh no. The person is boring. I know if it's Asuka, who I'm thinking is...
Well, I think I think
this is
honestly
okay.
Zoe might be the person who is into anime. I don't know though. I don't know, and this is really hard.
I'm actually thinking
I know
like...
the Internet Explorer one is definitely...
The nerd?
No, it's the computer guy.
Ah, I see. Well, I mean, but fair though. I'm actually trying to think like in a real...
Person lacks manners, probably. The hard guy.
Yeah. I'm also kind of thinking of like in actual realness, like if I were to go with a guy.
Yeah.
Or whoever, like what would be a deal breaker. And it's like, honestly, like a person is boring. Like a lot of these are just like, yeah.
In general.
But the person, boring, lack of manners.
Ooh, that feels better.
And I want to say hate outdoors. I mean, like, as much as I'm not an outdoors person, I don't want someone to be completely hating the outdoors. Like, I want to be able to go out and explore the outside. So, yeah. But I'm going to go with lack of manners.
I'm going to say the one below it because I want to know who did it.
Yep.
Oh, hell yeah, Zoe.
Oh, damn.
So Zoe's a weeb. And it's a thought.
Damn.
Let me see you shake that ass. Shake that ass. Ho. Shake that ass. Ho. Bitch. Let me see you shake that ass. Shake that ass. Okay.
Enough dance time. You know what I still really want right now?
Cereal.
Yeah, Lucky Charms.
And the car sounds welcome. Roll.
Okay.
This takes a while. Oh, there we go. No place. Wow, you got a lot of smarts and boldness.
Yeah! Different this time.
I know I have money. I
You have $7.
money and 9 smarts and 7 boldness and low creativity and low charm.
I probably want to go for my smarts, right? If I want to go for nerd guy.
Yeah, or creative. I don't remember.
I'm gonna try to do smarts. So that one is class.
Yeah.
I'll go to class again. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after my baby. Mickey. Oh my god, you got that from earlier.
Mick, don't bonk my baby. No.
I would grab her, but honestly. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity for the school. You gain +2 smarts. Please give me someone. Liam. Okay, we got Liam, but we also got Miranda. You see Liam talking to Miranda. Miranda looks confused, and Liam looks frustrated. Uh-oh.
But I simply...
Wow, I'm sorry, that design is cute as hell.
That is really cute.
Both of them.
But I simply do not understand this art you are describing. You say that the art piece is a bathroom?
No. For the 100th time, the art piece is the experience of going into a bathroom thinking it's an art piece. The artist purposefully gave the room number of the bathroom as the room number for the exhibit. Even though there was a whole room full of his paintings elsewhere in the building, it was revolutionary.
It certainly seems very complicated. Personally, I prefer the exoplanet sculptures of the Atlantean 5th dynasty. You know, the man in the moon, the face on Mars, all of Pluto, art on such a grand scale.
Bah, that's not art. That's populism at its worst.
Well, I don't think that the bathroom business sounds like art. But how are we supposed to discuss art if we can't even agree on what it is? Oh, if only someone could come along and provide a satisfying definition of art, I'd be so pleased.
You got this. No problem. It's so simple. Art is a method of making worthless things into very expensive things. Art isn't art unless it makes you feel bad feeling inside.
I know which one each one wants, essentially. Whoops.
Art isn't art unless it makes you feel bad inside.
Exactly. This is why, for example, George Stratus, a Sunday afternoon is not ours, whereas getting stuck in an elevator for 9 hours is.
But
left over.
but the man on Mars does not give me bad feelings.
Well, then obviously it's not art, Miranda. Try to keep up.
If it's not art, then what is it?
A mean thing your ancestor did to the Martians with a primitive nuclear weapon.
Oh, yes, I suppose it was that. You both are so smart.
You gain some disturbing knowledge about the history of the solar system, and also 2 plus smarts and 1 plus creativity.
All right.
Okay. Smarts, boldness, creativity, charm. I kind of want to increase my fun.
Oh, back to partying.
That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes crazy. I wish they would have put a little guy like over here dancing.
Yeah. Also, it's them in high school.
Yeah.
They have recess.
I know.
Where was that in our high school?
Also, they have high schoolers who are 21.
That's true. What the fuck is with this game? They just... Even if in college, it would make sense.
Yeah. Half an hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates that much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons a demon from the nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You ain't too fun. You're living your spookiest life when you hear the giggling of an elder cutie pie, met by the sorting of an angry prince of hell.
Okay. I have to think of a
She
vote.
seems pretty like, hey.
I kind of almost want to give her like Peridot voice almost, just because
She
it's an
doesn't-
alien.
Yeah, that's fair.
But that's, and also great.
Yeah,
but
she gives me like the like, hey, what's up type vibes. Like kind of like cool.
I'm not saying that. No. I'm not saying that's definitely how you lose your horns. I'm just saying that's one of my headcanons for it.
I should make her kind of sound like a stoner too.
Yeah, that's what the kind of vibe I was going for. Headcanon.
Yeah. How I imagine you lost it in my mind when I think of all the cool adventures everyone at Spooky High must have gone on before I joined all of you as a regular girl.
Regular girls just don't come up and ask me if I nobly sacrifice my horn for the coven because I'm secretly horny for hope.
Okay, but I also have a Spooky High Seas AU where the whole school's a pirate ship and you lost your horns to a bad case of scurvy.
What? Fuck scurvy. If I was a pirate, I'd only get the coolest, most dangerous diseases.
I also wrote a Human High AU where you're not missing your horns at all. You're missing a wang.
How is a horn analog for a wang? Also, don't answer that. Stop making up cannons about my head. The only cannons I like are the ones with two ends.
I'll happy stop making up headcanons if you tell me the real story.
I don't like any of these options. You could just tell Zoe that Damien lopped off one of his horns to piss off his dad's. You feel like you've heard that somewhere. But your friends don't tell other friends horny secrets. This looks like a job for lying. And maybe, just maybe, you can answer to impress one of their very attractive classmates.
As you know, Damien horns are a powerful aphrodisiac. It's not hard to imagine how Damien lost his.
Here's the fuck how Damien lost his horn. You could see what the other guy lost. It was most things. That's definitely bold. I'm gonna go with this one. Oh shit.
X.
My charm is shit. What the fuck?
Oh, you got her. Oh,
Eee! This is going to be the best ultra-realistic Spooky High fanfic ever. Everyone else in the fandom will be so jealous that I actually got the dirt. And that dirt is so, well, dirty.
Yeah, Angel. It's right. Angel is right, Zoe. But I don't cry over a split horn. I've got a whole nother one right here.
Eee!
OMG!
OMG, Angel, I can't believe you know all of Damien's secrets.
Nobody knows all my secrets. I just sometimes let people know the sexy ones.
You know so much about Spooky High and sex and romance and aphrodisiacs. Would you help me explore all of it further? As a consultant of my fanfic.
I almost went into kind of a peppy voice there, but
It would be your honor. There's one thing that tentacle weirdos are. It's definitely through spooky high fan fiction. You gain +2 creativity and 1 fun.
let's trade places.
Everyone say a video game. Fallout 4.
Sahil. Entertaining it would be if Shakespeare brought to life only one of the purpose played this game on Twitch.
Silent Hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you fucking imagine that shit?
Yeah. That'd be a lot of shit.
Now we need to resurrect Shakespeare to do that.
That's a lot of work.
Let's go.
Never say never! Alright.
Oh, your friend showed up on screen. I just realized. Oh wait, no, it didn't.
What do you mean?
It didn't. Your friend's little notification showed up because of Steam, but the
Oh.
recording thing didn't show it.
Oh, nice. You find Polly and Liam not eating, as usual, you know, because they're undead. Oh yeah.
You know, the food in this cafeteria really is atrocious. It's hardly even worthy of my Instagram.
Wait, yeah. What? Wait, oh god. It's like I can do with the cool girl, I can do very like valley girl, and I can do stoner. And then with her, I try to go in Cube. And that can be hard.
I I don't even eat the food.
See, this is exactly what I mean. We can do so much better than these subpar culinary abortions.
Oh, I see what you mean. You mean the two of us should have a cook-off.
I kind of want her to change her voice, but I'm fine with it
What? No.
Did you say something? I'm not listening because I'm so psyched about this cook-off.
At no point did I agree to.
I've got a huge advantage, though, because I've cooked so many drugs.
Oh, you think you've got the advantage, huh? I've been alive for centuries of culinary history. It's on.
now. The two of them dash into the kitchen, ignoring all rules of law, school, and common decency as they commence cooking. Two celebrity chef judge appear on the critique of the judge. Is it Mary Berry? I think they're both equally horrible, says the cruel British judge. I was right.
I think they're both equally marvelous, says the overly nice British judge.
Both judges turn to you. What do you think, tiebreaker judge? Whose meal truly is the cat's pajamas? I try to do Mary Berry, but at the same time I try to do Polly Hollywood. I can't do it. Liam, because I think the glass of jar of human blood really goes with the parsley he sprinkled on top. Probably because she's literally just made a pair of pajamas at 4 cats. But I'm going for Liam. So Liam!
Haha, in your face, Wolfgang suck!
That would be a better name for Scott. I'm not even a wolf. As a matter of fact, that would be a better name for you.
Oh, what? Because I'm a vampire?
Well, that would be totally make sense. No, I just meant because you suck.
Well, this sucker just wowed the judges with my blood tartar. Tart.
Tartar.
It's raw, organic, free-range blood, unethically sourced from a local terrified human. And that parsley? Farm to table. Or rather, farm to blood. I threw it in the blood. I like the color. Actually, it's a well-known, nobody knows what parsley tastes like.
And you probably never will, because you certainly not drinking any of that concoction. You tell Liam his prize for winning the cook-off is eating lunch alone with you. Slurp, slurp.
All right.
All right.
Show me that money.
Shouldn't you be out there trying to romance a classmate or something? Anyway, welcome.
Ooh.
And all I got was a rock.
What?
Peanuts. Charlie Brown wears a...
Oh.
How to sexy 7 Latin.
I don't want the dead body. I don't know. I'm gonna say the corpse.
Who are you trying to go for? I mean...
I'm gonna. I don't know. See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift keeps on giving. I'm gonna do this.
Thank you.
Oh, so you've got your charm?
Yep.
Nice. So you're at 10 charm now. Let's trade places. Something cool again?
I'm gonna go pee real quick. Something cool.
Okay, that was really fucking weird.
I'm gonna say the Northern Lights.
Think about that. Sorry. The Northern Lights. Those are pretty cool. Something that's cool. A vibrator.
Okay.
Based on how cool it would be if 100 years from now a handmaid built a 200-foot statue covering this selected thing. So, a 200-foot statue of a vibrator or a 200-foot statue of the Northern Lights.
I mean, you really can't put them into a statue. I mean, it would be cool.
You could probably do like a carbon with it.
Or if like it was like glass with like lights going through it.
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay. Mine would be better if it was a dildo though, because a
Yeah.
vibrator is like.
It's just, and people will already assume it's a vibrator.
All right.
She's in the auditorium, so go to the auditorium. Let's try it.
What if I want to still raise it up?
You can't.
Aww.
Oh, I was gonna go to the auditorium too. Kills my creativity. I mean, you could buy something.
I mean, fair.
The Bob Ross book's only $5.
Is that the smart one?
That's like creativity.
Oh.
Bob Ross.
I know, but I mean, I feel like Smart is what he wants, right?
Mm-hmm. Which is the classroom. She's in the auditorium.
I know.
A day to skip class, hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in bathrooms, you get 0-6 and +2 boldness. Looking around for a distraction, you spot Scott proudly flexing while Zoe sits before him, frowning into her notebook. You figure she's trying to draw because her bod, so you offer her to give some quick tips.
Oh my god, he's still in the orange.
Yeah.
Drawing? What? I'm not drawing anything. I'm writing a fanfic about Scott's muscles.
What? You are? I thought I was just over here flexing for no reason. Like usual.
Well, I'm trying to write a fanfic, but so far, it's going slower than the first 20 issues of Snail Person Literature Club.
He glances at the notebook. Looks like she just copied out Wikipedia's list of all the muscles. Oh, I can help. I know Coach says you can't spell muscles without some letters from adversity. You should add a bad guy who fights against all my good muscles.
What? That's already been done already. It's like you haven't even read Scott versus muscle-hating Herbert. And that's exactly my problem.
That nobody reads your fanfics?
Are you for real?
What? No. My problem is that I need to put an original spin on this fic. But my brain more blank than the minds of all those cultists who thought I used to devour.
Well, have you thought about adding a bad guy who fights against my good muscles? This conversation was clearly going nowhere without your help. Quick fix Zoe's handpick.
Scott's right. The story needs an antagonist, and everyone knows that the true natural enemy of muscle is the left-scaled gulper shark.
Many muscle stories have been told, but how many have been told from the perspective of muscles? And creativity as well.
I feel like both of these are kind of bad. Like, in terms of, like, creativity.
God damn it. 16.
16. There's the gold in your eye, pegs of prejudice, the fault in our Ceratoris, fuel frontalis, hamstrung for you, unnamed Patronus Longus, Harry Potter crossover. Do I need to go on?
Yes, those sound great.
They are great, Scott. They're the greatest, but they're all about as original as making all your muscles secretly gay for each other.
Well, my muscles aren't secret gay for each other. They're openly gay for each other.
Pass.
Exactly, it's the 21st century. Muscles can legally marry in other parts of the world. We don't have time for your regressive politics, Angel.
Wait, she got heart for that? You don't know how you pegged as an opponent of muscle marriage, but I lost 2 charm and 1 fun.
That was really weird.
That was very weird.
So I guess I'll turn it.
Give me your money.
Give me your money.
Hi, stranger. It's been a while. I missed you. It's okay. You can look at my stuff.
Give me your money.
Give me your fucking money.
Nuts. Nuts.
So, okay, so the only thing I can really get is tattoo, 10 pound.
That will hurt your stats, by the way.
I know. Why was that? Well, what is the purpose of it?
Don't fucking know.
Not this book.
That causes an event.
Look at this. Because, yeah.
Catch you later.
Remember those are full?
No refunds. Thank you, Grunkle Stan.
That weekend.
Look, it's something happened to them.
Zimie.
Yay.
Let's go.
You're out at the club having a great time when suddenly you become acutely aware of the inevitable of your own death. You think of an existential crisis, but it's actually just Zoe. Oh god.
Zoe.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have to do... Okay, she coalesces from a murky soup of all your darkest thoughts. It's cute. What's up,
Aw.
Zen? Aw, that is cute. Oh, and she almost dressed up like, I can't remember the girl's name, but from My Neighbor Totoro.
Oh, yeah.
Either that or it could be any, like, well, there's a few, like, or even,
Descriptive.
other Ghibli film. I can't think of
Yeah.
it right off the bat right now. What's up, Zimie?
Is it, Ponyo?
No. Ponyo's red.
With the outfit.
No, not the outfit. The outfit's so red.
No, I'm talking about, like, the silhouette of the outfit. Like,
That being Ponyo? No, she was wearing, like, a one-piece red.
okay.
I can look it up later. What's up, Zimie? Enjoying your weekend? That's cool. That's cool. Listen, I gotta ask you something about Angel. You know, the one with the very nice butt
That
and
is
also
correct. Or that is
probably personality. We've been hanging out for a couple weeks, and I have to admit there's a spark there, but, well, if I'm going to ship myself with someone, I'm not gonna half-ass it, you know? Like, I'm gonna expect them to get into weird shit I'm a fan of. Magical girl anime, tentacle porn. The look on a man's face as his last shred of sanity escapes through his ears like whiffs of screaming smoke. But I'm not, selfish. I want to get into whatever Angel's into, too. I just want to know what I'm getting into as far as fandom are concerned. I don't want to have to invest in, like, a Sonic the Hedgehog / Space Jam mashup or something. So, what's Angel a fan of? Do you know? Angel has a huge collection of super bus driver trading cards and has a super lame bus driving trading card. They're the same thing! Don't do this to me! Oh, fuck.
Oh, her little, like, top eye blushes, too.
Aww. So...
Oh, Jesus.
I'm trying to think, because it's okay, the same thing. The difference is super cool and super lame.
I don't know.
I know you don't know, but I'm trying to, like... I'm wondering if I should play you up or should play you down.
Well, if you're not playing me up, you're playing up the collection. And I don't know if Super Lane would be cooler or what, but... I don't know.
I'm going to super cool collection.
OMG!
Like, gee, Angel is a Bustafarian too? Well, we'll have to compare collections. I've got a history, greatest bus drivers. Bus driver Ephraim, bus driver Jewel, the acid rap sensation known as Bus Driver. I tried to get a card signed by our school's very own bus driver, Otto Wolfman, but his hands are permanently glued to the wheel by the monkey's curse. I wonder if Angel has signed a copy from back before Otto rated that tune. I can't wait to ask. Thanks for the inside scoop, Zimie. As a show of gratitude, please take this. It's my spiciest bus driver trading card.
Zoe hands you what appears to be a photograph of a bus wearing a thong. Juicy. You gain 3 charm. Juicy.
Historical figure.
Alexander Hamilton.
Cleopatra.
Picture this. 5 years ago, the historical figures time traveled to over our time. The only reason they were brought to our time was to produce Naruto AMVs. Player order is decided based on who would produce the most emotional, heartbreaking epic or Naruto AMV.
I want to just say random, because I don't want to think about this.
I don't want to think about it either.
Yay.
Cleopatra makes the best one. right.
So fun is out the window.
Wait, why is fun out the window?
She's out there.
Oh, I see.
Opus, creativity. Oh, let's go get.
Ooh la la.
Oh, my little guy. Throughout the day, while rehearsing for the class play, it is as though the music itself has descended to give you a figurative blowjob. Your performance is intense and inspiring. You will be remembered for generations. It's pretty rad by high school police standards.
Zoe
You want to help Zoe
again.
with math homework after, but you notice her surrounded by a crowd of sinister cloaked figures. She seems pissed about it. It's the witches. Oh!
Oh, the witches!
No, it's not the witches.
What's Illuminati? I don't know.
It's her.
Cult?
Yeah.
That's kind of cool, though. Guys, stop it. I don't want any dead ghosts. I'm at school.
I like her outfit.
I do, too. That's really cute.
You must commence the rituals.
We understand you perfectly, Lord.
Zagord.
Lord, it's a test. We must bring you even more dead ghosts to satisfy your dark hunger.
All I can think of is fucking Resident Evil 4 cultists.
Oh, yeah.
Why stop? What? No, that's the opposite of what I said, and I don't go by Zagord anymore. I'm Zoe, okay? Z-O-E.
You know that's Zoe, right?
It could be Zoe. Zoe is usually with a Y at the end.
No. Siri, how do you spell Zoe?
Here's some information.
It can be spelled with a Y too. I've seen it spelled with a Y.
Anyways.
Then how do you spell Zoe?
Zoe isn't a name.
Hey Siri. How do you spell Zoe? Hey Siri. How do you spell Zoe? We both win.
Okay, anyways.
Can we take a brain check on that study session? Angel, I can't stand to be around these jerks.
I like her outfit.
I do too.
It's my turn.
Yeah.
Zoe brushes past you on her way out. The cultists stare at you with unconcerned, concealed awe. Well, okay, it's concealed by their terrified masks of the sill.
All hail Zagord.
Zagord addressed you by name, and you did not go mad with pleasure. It addresses you with almost as if you were equal. It phased within inches of your frail mortal frame, and you, what's more, it mentioned rain. Could it be that it was referring to the fabled storm of
Cerebral spine
fluid, which will one day come to quench all sanity? Brothers, sisters, we bow before Angel. He is clearly the prophet of Zagord. Please, O prophet, guide our worship. We have noticed of late that our Lord appeared dissatisfied with our sacrifices. The blood of many goats once pleased his Lord, yet now we do not understand what has changed. That's pretty obvious. Perhaps, given your special relationship with our incomprehensible master, you could suggest a new sort of sacrifice that will please it. Fuck it. You got nothing better to do. You decide to be a prophet for the rest of the day and tell them that they should really be sacrificing. An important learn from their mistakes was sacrifice another goat and write we're sorry on the site.
Sacrifice your own harmful prejudice.
I don't fucking know.
So
Nice.
But our harmful prejudice are prejudice to us. Your heart remain reliably unpleasant. The better to unplease Zagord. Maybe that's it. How Zagord? That was it. Maybe that's how it was with Zagord. You explain. But Zoe's got an entirely different set of standards that don't involve being a bigot. Ah, your wisdom is truly is subtle and deep. Very well. Bring out the prejudices. One of the cultists steps forward with a steel-braided box stained with blood and scorched by fire. You are not exactly sure what's inside, but it smells pretty racist. Now bring out the vat of acid that we always carry around.
Oh, fuck.
Where are they keeping this stuff? These robes must be really roomy. Now dissolve the prejudices in acid. Go! Do it! The box dissolves with the sound of 1,000 grandmothers disapproving of your gender identity.
Oh.
Ah, we suddenly unprotected from the new...
Radical.
We're suddenly unprotected from new and radical ideas. The revelations are flooding in. Could it be that we have been jerks? Alas, it is true. And it is true that our Lord demands from us one further sacrifice. The greatest sacrifice of all. We must sacrifice the past. The name Zagord is gone, perished along with the dark timeline that gave it birth, and now we rededicate ourselves to a new cult, the cult of Zoe! And that's... Wow, that worked way better than you expected. Maybe you can dissolve prejudices of other bigots with acid too. Or maybe just dissolve the bigots in acid. Either way, you gain +2 charm and +1 boldness.
Let's go.
Alright, well, I'm going to go smart. Wait.
She's at the recess area.
The what area?
She's at the outside. So
What do you mean the outside?
the shop is at the
I have
outdoors.
0 money.
I know. I'm just letting you know so you don't go to the outdoors.
Oh, I know. I would hope she wouldn't move. That day you were astounded by the new stuff you learned in class. You thought high school was all about doing stupid shit with your friends and trying to find true love. Who wouldn't thought that class would actually be useful? What a nice surprise. You gain 1 + 4
Valuable lesson.
valuable lessons. Good luck trying to use that in the game. And 2 smarts. Later you see Liam scrolling through his phone, looking like the embodiment of Inui.
Sure. Hey, Zimie, what are you doing? Staring at classmates?
Stalking class.
Stalking classmates for romantic purposes? And offering rather absurd advice?
Can you actually look at what Inui is?
I don't remember how to spell it.
E-N-N-U-I.
Feeling of listlessness and dissatisfaction from the lack of occupation. So, like, unmotivated?
Okay. This was good.
Magnificent. I could use some rather absurd advice. I was exchanging messages with Wokola? Sure. On this dating site, and all was going well for a time. But I've grown tired of our exchanges, and
A werewolf.
He's a bit clingy, and being clingy is my 7th biggest turnoff.
Oof.
Get it? Clingy koalas, trees. Right between sarcasm, illiteracy, and actually being a pickle and not a person.
Oh.
I'm Pickle Rick. The postmodern protocol dedicates for me to ghost him and never talk to him again, but that's horrible, and I would never do that to somebody. You see, I'm Liam, handsome and mysterious, yet a true gentleman. But neither do I want to be emotional turnover of telling him how I really feel and having accidental conversation about it. What an ordeal. So I've just settled on sending him a bunch of emojis and never texting him again. I should do it, right?
Why do I feel like this is
Thing
a
is,
fucking mood?
How can I convey complex array of sentiments through friendly language of emojis?
This is your time to shine. Show Liam you excel at complex sentiments, so he might someday feel like sharing them with you. Maybe croissant, school bus, shooting star, trumpet, and crocodile. This one, little vampire growing disinterest, and overly attached koala emoji.
I'm gonna say the top one's creative and the bottom one's smart. I wanna say.
I I kind of want to do the bottom one, but I feel like anytime. You know what? I mean, at least are pretty up high. My smarts is 15 and my creative is 11. So smart.
Oh, that one clearly is the best option. How didn't I think of it? Which version should I choose? Little vampire growing disoriented and overly attached workwalla, or little vampire silly hat growing disinterested and overly attached workwalla?
Silly hat.
Maybe the silly hat is not suited for this situation.
Oh, that's true.
Let's go with the classic. Okay, just sent it. Text me back, let's see. Oh, the workwalla being understanding the little vampire's feelings and respecting them even if a bit hurt emoji. I'm replying back with the formally grateful and ready to move on poop emoji. Look at this. He texted me the emoji that's waving his hand like he's saying goodbye with an expression that says he's going to break all bounds without being resentful about it. Perfect. We solved this as a team. Cheers to us.
And cheers to the creative people that have turned every complex feeling and scenario in a friendly and colorful emoji. You gain +2 charm and 1 creativity. I just have no money, I'm not fun. Oh. Everyone choose an occupation. I had 2 in mind.
Just say one.
I know, I have to decide between the 2.
Game dev.
I'm going the opposite direction than bowler.
Okay. Mario, Luigi, or Plumbers.
God.
Player order is decided based on how funny an off-brand version of these 2 heroes called Hans and Ralph would be.
Sorry.
Go crazy.
Who, aside from saving the kingdom, are also the selected occupation. So they would either be a game dev or a bowler.
I don't know.
That's right, okay.
Yeah. Yeehaw, bitch. Who is this? It's that one Japanese thingy.
Oh, a kappa.
Yeah. You make the dubiously wise decision of sitting with Leonard. Maybe he won't be weird today. Let me look inside your mind.
Oh my god!
Send nudes.
I could almost do Lola's voice.
I got it.
Okay, you got it.
Nope, never mind. Look, it's cool. I just want to see your
Shiriko-dama.
Sure, it's a delicious little ball inside of your anus that may or not contain your soul. Us Kappas are crazy about them. You have no words. Speechless, eh? I think the right voice for him. Well, as I always say, the absence of a clear and unambiguous no counts as consent. Here I come. You grab the chair and beat Leonard senseless to keep him away from your booty. Hey, he didn't specifically say not to beat him senseless with the chair, so that's consent, right? But all talks of Shiriko-doma make you curious. So you reach in your butt, and there it is. Wow, it's beautiful. It's like a giant pearl, but from your ass instead of your oyster. What would you do with this newfound treasure?
Oh, red bugs! Look at these red bugs.
What is that? Pogs.
Oh, I feel old. Here, I'll pull them up.
I'm probably gonna win something I didn't need to know.
It's not bad. It was a toy essentially back in like the 80s to 90s.
Oh, I think I know what it is.
I wrote fucking pigs on accident.
I think I know what it is. Yep, it's what I thought it was.
Yep, Pogs.
They were just like flat discs.
Yeah.
Traded.
You trade them. I know there were some games with them.
Interesting. Necklace or Pogs?
Honestly, can you imagine wearing your fucking ass bead on your neck?
All these Pogs would be enough to reward their own, but as you reveal the spoils, you notice something else. With your soul, pesky conscience is gone too. You burned down an orphanage just to check. Yep, definitely got nice. Your butt has never felt lighter. You feel no remorse for even the most horrific crime.
Oh, you got fun.
You've had the best day ever eating fuss for fun. That's fine. I was really low on fun. You find Damien blushing, brandishing his usual silverware, a hammer and a chisel, while Liam looks on in horror. You can't eat that. Watch me. First of all, it's made of one seamless piece of obsidian. It's low calorie. Second of all, it's a
Lich.
like
A lich.
it's a lich
Phylactery?
phylactery.
Yeah.
Part of this balanced breakfast. It's lunch. You're just jealous. No, I'm nervous. Nervous that you're going to eat that and get poisoned by a lich and kill us all. Well, I'm nervous that's not going to happen. Looks like these two are at an impasse. Maybe you can solve the dispute and score some romantic cred at the same time?
Damien, don't eat it. You don't have room for all these baby seals I brought you. Liam's right, Damien. You should make him eat it. Oh, God.
The top one is Liam's, the bottom one is me.
I'm probably gonna go with that, because I'm just like, I don't like the twist of words.
Baby seals, give them to me. I can already taste the cruelty. Zimie, you scoundrel, how can you substitute... Wait, did you...
Want one?
Did you... increase with him, or...
Yes, it showed a heart together.
To Liam, or to...
Liam.
Oh, okay. How could you substitute wanton irresponsibility for animal cruelty?
You quietly explained to Liam that the baby seals you're feeding to Damien aren't really baby seals.
Hey, these are just seal-saved beanie babies stuffed with tofu and pig's blood.
Good thing you always keep a sack of baby seal decoys in case of killer whale attack.
I applaud your craftiness and your high regard for animal life. Let's go return the phylactery to Larry's crypt together.
Ooh. Ends up being the third most romantic night you've ever spent in a crypt. Score! What happens to the other two nights? I want to know that. Choose a place. Japan.
Robe.
Rome. Decide based on how bizarre it would be if after your great uncle dies, you discover his last will to be buried in that place, in Rome or Japan.
With Rome.
For me, it would actually probably be Japan, because I'd be like, how the fuck? But, I mean, it's weird for both of ours. If our...
But I mean, like, in his last will, it's to be buried in a place.
Oh, to be buried in a place? Well, I mean, I guess it's still weird.
Like, Japan is, like, full of people. Rome is empty.
I mean, fair.
I mean, like, Rome's not empty, but, like, it's not really Rome anymore.
We'll go with you.
Yeah, you will.
That is disturbing. No.
Alright.
Alright. Alright. She's in the library. And you have 2 months
And I'm gonna go...
to the bathroom or party.
I'm gonna go to the auditorium.
I was hanging.
And then I rehearse with class, but you can't help but feel you're not as good as the role requires you to be. There doesn't fit any ordinary way of getting yourself there, but there might be an extraordinary way. You summon the devil, one of many, to make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You gain 2 creativity, also lose -3 years of your life as your end of the deal, but who cares? They won't happen in this game anyway. You spot Zoe and say hello. She's in a pretty good mood.
Oh, hey.
Hey, Angel. Sorry about running late. I was running out on you before. I was just overwhelmed by all that cool stuff. Speaking of them, they were actually been a lot better lately. They're still pretty clueless, but at least they haven't given me any more dead animals. I wonder what's gotten into them. Well, better not to mess with success.
Zoe, out.
Anyways, I gotta go study for my ambush finances midterms later.
As Zoe leaves, you notice her call to speaking around the corner. When she's gone, they sheepishly approach you.
Welcome.
Hey, Angel, praise be to you for your unholy wisdom and stuff. We were just wondering, did Zoe say anything about us? Did she feel like all the dead goats we're not giving her? Are we using the right pronouns? We love her so much, and we want to make sure she's happy or unhappy or ruthless the same as she can possibly be. I love her most of all. Who said that? Whoever you are, you can't possibly love her more than I do. I'm the one standing at the front.
I was standing at the front last time, but we look the same because we're all wearing masks. Silence! You can't silence me. You're not my Grandmaster.
Well, someone is, right? I mean, we have a Grandmaster, don't we? What kind of call would we be without a Grandmaster? We don't, do we? Well then, that won't do. Please, Angel, grace us with your wisdom. How should we choose our Grandmaster? You need to learn to think like your mistress, become a high school student for a day. The answer will be obtained to you.
The title of the Grandmaster should go to whoever can compose the best theme song to sing to Zoe every morning as if it was a new episode of her life.
A theme song? But we only ever uttered guttural chants with a twist which twist the fibers of the mind. But if that's what our mistress commands, then it must be done. Let the brainstorming begin. The cultists split up and compose the best theme songs they possibly can. Some write feverishly on notepads, others sing quietly to themselves. One of them just goes and does a bunch of squats for some reason. Finally, they reassemble and deliver the results. Okay, we're gonna do this as a contest. But most of us just came up as discordant chanting. One of us blatantly copies Animaniacs theme.
Animaniacs.
And one of us just spent the whole time doing squats, and now her legs are tired. So tired.
Let the ritual commence.
Anyway, I'm the only one who actually wrote a song, so I guess I'm the Grandmaster Master here. Have a listen. We
Are the
cultist
cultist
Zoe. We always sing her praise.
And if you think we can't, we'll torture you for days. That's why the people of this plane believe in Zoe, or else they get slain.
Wait, what the fuck just happened?
That was Steven
That was
Universe.
Steven Universe. And
Eden.
Well, what do you think? It's not really the theme for a song for Zoe per se, but you think she'll probably get a kick out of it anyway. You gain 2+ and 1 boldness.
Let's go.
That was amazing.
That was.
I knew it was like,
awesome.
once it's like we, I was like, there is no fucking way in it.
I didn't think of that, and then like once we started getting in the middle of it, I was like, "The fuck am I singing?" And I was like, "Why is this the Steven Universe song?"
Because it was.
Because I was like singing like "We are the called of Zoe," and then you came in, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
I fucking knew.
I
Young
knew that-
Pharaoh! Sorry. That day, the teacher is just tired of teaching, so she recurs the classic techniques of not giving a shit and putting on some historical TV show for you to watch. And so, no, Bill Nye? What you don't expect, it's super effective! And there goes my throat. God bless the golden era of television. The TV show is compelling thanks to the ridiculous amount of nudity and bloodshed. But at the same time, you actually learn a lot about history. You gain 2 spots. But Liam isn't paying attention at any of that. He's cornered you afterwards to lecture you on Instagram filters.
What no one seems to understand about filters is that they're not about making pictures better. They're about making pictures browner and harder to see. That's why I use my own propriety filter for almost all of my photos. Infinite taupe. It's also probably why I have only 6 Instagram followers, but we all must make sacrifices for our keepers. In any case, I have to go. There's a dead rat in the parking lot, and I simply must document.
As soon as Liam is gone, Miranda peeks out of the air conditioner down.
Goodness, the situation is even more dire than I thought. If Operation Make Liam Popular Again is to succeed, we must get started immediately. What's that? Oh yes, of course you're a part of my operation. I unwillingly force people into my service all the time. Oh, but you want to know what it's called? Operation Make Liam Popular Again? Well, he's been alive for like centuries, right? I'm sure he must have been popular at some point. I'll check the history books later. There's no time now. Phase 1 of getting Liam more Instagram followers. I took the liberty of having my royal spies discover the password to his account so we can give it the total makeover. But what to do?
Use his account to post a bunch of porn and bomb recipes.
That's bold.
And pay 1 million homeless people to follow Leo on Instagram.
You don't have any money.
I definitely don't have money.
I don't know if that would do that or
Honestly, I'm gonna go with the porn. I just... Not so funny.
not.
What is
You're
porn?
fun as shit. I just saw that.
Oops. Never mind. If you suggested it, it must be something very classy and suitable. Pouring your heart out.
With Miranda blessing, you soon transform Liam's feet into a cavalcade of nice boobs and deadly explosives. All seem to be going well. People are liking his pics and droves, where you see Liam being led through the halls in handcuffs. Fuck.
I don't even know what you're talking about. Encouraging acts of violence. I just post pictures of food under opaque brown filters. It's just figurative violence against the status quo, not actual violence. So what do my profiles come for bootleg pornography? Stay out of domestic and stay for the domestic terrorism. It's clearly ironic. Oh, and if I was going to be wrongly incarcerated by the state, I would have at least liked some warning so I could fix my makeup. This is the worst day of my productively infinite lifespan.
The cops eventually released Liam in exchange for teen fashion advice, but you spend the rest of the week covering your digital tracks. You lose -2 monies. I am broke. Oh God! Don't fuck this.
All right. You were grooming yourself in your bathroom when suddenly Liam reveals himself in your shower. How long has he been there? Don't members need to be invited to houses or something? So many questions.
Ooh! I like that.
Angel, I noticed you in a class the other day admire a collection of slightly used vintage bottle caps, sex toys.
So Fallout 4.
Is that what those were? Admiring is just was a strong word before, but now I'm sure you noticed that I have many strange and amazing hobbies, such that the average civilian could never hope to take on, for sheer lack of creative talent. Trading fine insect legs, bottling peak toxic waste and turning it into fine wines, generally being part of DIM culture, do it myself, obviously. Truly, one of the greatest joys of embarking on the great romance is getting to share hobbies with one another. And I've been giving some thought to embrace on one such great romance with Zimie. But tell me, what are their hobbies? Will they have some great knowledge to share with me?
Sure, like, oh my fucking God. Yeah!
Exotic aquatics. Why, I read that every month. I guided my prized turquoise tang, Trixie, through a tunnel maze based on those teachings. I had no idea Zimie was responsible for that. Truly, I cannot hear more about her exotic aquatic prowess. Perhaps at prom? Man, you sure hope that Zimie actually knows shit about fish. If you say so many ridiculous things a day, you cannot, for the life of you, keep track of which one are true and which one are lies. You keep your fingers and fins crossed for them. Meanwhile, you gain +3 creativity.
Let's trade places.
Everyone choose a song. Once upon a time, not long ago, I was at home.
Your ex-lover is dead.
I don't know that song.
It's is one of my fucking favorites. How intrigued would you be to hear that story of a couple that state that this is their love song? Oh no.
Is yours about murder?
No, mine's basically about two people basically splitting up essentially. And one's kind of still has feelings essentially, but the other one doesn't. And it's like the first part's a guy singing, and then the next part's a girl, and the girl's the one that's like, I'm not sorry I met you. I'm not sorry it's over. I'm not sorry. There's nothing to say. So the fact that would be fucked up. What's your song about?
Once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe.
They're both, in a sense, good because it's random.
Bam, bam.
Oh my god.
I thought the title of the song said it all, but
Well, your ex-lover is dead, but it's like,
yeah.
Let's go.
it doesn't say it doesn't say in the song.
Going to school.
That day, your teacher delivers an amazing creative performance that blows all your mind. It ends up being the sensation on YouTube. Oh god, we're doing this again. Who cares? He's not trying to romance your classmates, or is he? We hope not. Anyways, you gained 2+ anyways. At the end of class, your teacher passes back your quizzes from last week. Liam looks back at his inside.
Just another fantastic assignment, a long line of fantastic assignments. Don't get me wrong, my performance on these little charades is exceptional. I am
Devastatingly.
devastatingly intelligent, but I find the entire enterprise distasteful. Must we be weighed on and measured so much like raw steak?
Elora the swamp monster snorts diversely. Alright, butt suckers, if you're so smart, how are they supposed to assess us without tests?
Yes. Well, I mean, given time, I'm sure I can come up with, obviously.
This is not going well for Liam. You jump in and save the day. Rap battle, it's the only way!
That's
A
one.
brutal fight in the death. Or are you too chicken?
That one's definitely boldness. The first one is definitely fun, and you can have two fun.
So I should probably go with boldness.
Probably. Liam turns on you, eager for the distraction. Excuse me? A fight to the death? What about the school's lively and diverse undead population, huh?
Double dead.
What about the ghouls and gaunts
And the
and
white.
the whites and the poltergeists? What about the vampires? What are we supposed to fight to? The banishment of pain? Unbelievable. All of you monsters should know better.
I'm not sure just what privilege he's talking about, but that doesn't seem to matter to him. You lose 2 charm and 1 boldness. I'm at 19 smarts, 8 boldness, creativity. I'm not good at charmer, but you know what? I'm still poor.
I know you need more than 1 stat for certain people, so I don't know. But also, I feel like you'll be fine because you only lost 1. I've lost 1 to 72.
All right.
Auditorium again. A day while rehearsing.
They act so hard that some of your classmates in the audience threw roses at you.
7 roses to be exact. Damn, roses aren't valid currency in this game. Anyway, you start your converter app and see if it's could trade something a bit more powerful. It sounds that 7 roses equal 2 creativity points. Sweet.
Nice.
You gain 2 creativity. Having stretched, kicked your faces, and built for the gods, it's time to get down to business. Release the hunts. Rehearsing the musical Anti-Main.
Hey, it's Princess fucking Peach. Or not, Princess Daisy.
Yeah. And now the Princess Torlini, my sweet damsel in distress, prepare to die.
Can we hold on, please?
Dude, why do you interrupt me? I was in the moment like I was a fucking minister.
I fail to see how having intercourse with the miser would improve.
Fucking was a descriptor, Miranda. Can I please say my goddamn lines?
I mean, you could, but do you want this musical to be better? Auntie Mame and Evil Dark Knight being a bad guy? It's so predictable, right? Aren't we all about inverting tropes at Smoky High? It does seem that the leading lady role is somewhat outdated. Here we are in the modern age, and some of her reactions to a male violence could be taken straight from fake horses going up and down in a circle.
Fine, whatever. If my brilliant and hair-raising portrayal of Auntie Mame isn't good enough for you, then go ahead and think of an awesome plot twist and I'll nail that too. Right as Auntie Mame is about to slay the princess, it's revealed he never got his Dark Knight's license and can't practice the trade, which at the point the play turns into a complex and exciting adventure and bureaucracy. Auntie Mame is not Dark Knight at all, but an undercover cop who spent the last 20 years working from within the villain system to dismantle the whole operation. The second one.
The second one?
Yeah. I love it. Oh man, an undercover cop? That's so freaking metal, man. And then it's like, once Auntie Mame comes off the deep cover, he's just like, I don't even know who you are anymore, man. I've been a Dark Knight so long I can't even recognize myself outside of armor.
Daddy always says that the bureaucracy is an excellent tool for the destruction of the masses' spirits.
He just wake up in the middle of the night screaming about eldritch curses.
I love it.
I think we have a hit on our hands.
Man, you guys, this fucking job, all I know more are lances and potions.
Dope.
Being a playwright is easy as fuck, apparently. You gain 2 smarts with 1 fun. My creative friend.
Let's trade places. Say your oh, everyone loves TV show. Say your choice. Gravity Falls.
Steven Universe.
Decide based on how sick it would be if Kanye US made an opening theme for the TV show. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm already did a remix on either of those.
Yeah, let's just go random. Those are also better for when you have more than 2 people because
Oh,
you
yeah.
can hate amongst everybody.
Oh yeah. Cheek side up on Thursday afternoon.
What you doing?
Let's go.
Go what you doing? Thursday afternoon. Who are those two in the middle? Oh, my person's not here.
I kind of almost want to go to them, but I'm kind of like, ugh.
That's true.
But also,
Well, I know you just fucked up with Liam, so...
I need to build that up again. You find Liam artfully arranging his food while Miranda diligently sorts her silverware. Neither of them is eating, obviously.
Have you found it yet?
I'm trying, Liam, but finding the perfect silverware for your cafeteria food pick is an art, not a science.
How hard can it be? It's silverware.
Just silverware? And I suppose the food in your food is just food.
The food in your food is just food?
Something like that.
The food in your pick is just food. No, it's a metaphor for urban consumption in a post-postmodern industrialized
Mega society.
Sure.
Well, my silver is a metaphor for...
Silverware?
Yes! Is that not enough?
It's more than enough, but can we hurry along? The lighting is perfect right now and I don't want to lose it.
You're a bit of a silverware aficionado yourself. Maybe you can speed up the selection process while simultaneously demonstrating your knowledge. Try the picture fork. It's a picture fork. It's a fork for taking pictures of. Nothing conveys elegance and taste like a gloating spoon.
I don't know which one is which.
If I knew what the food was...
I want to say the first one might be Liam's because it's for taking pictures.
Yeah, let's fucking go with
But
that.
I don't know. Yeah, the picture fork. Miranda, why didn't you just suggest the picture fork?
I don't know. It seemed too on the nose. And a fork does not belong on one's nose.
But look at the fork. It's so vintage. Slightly tarnished, silver, a pineapple finale.
Yes, it was manufactured thusly by the Palace Quintsmiths.
Don't tell me that. It makes it less authentic. Just place it in the correct location for my food pick.
Very well. The correct location is across the plate as it left haphazardly while enjoying a delicious meal.
So nonchalant. I love it.
Liam is so impressed with your selection that he spends hours with you after lunch, picking out filters. You miss class, but it's worth it.
All right.
So
Very-
since my person's gone. Good lord. You want to eat pizza yet?
Save the world.
We're here to save the world.
Yeah, we know.
From you, Dimitri.
Such a disgrace.
Ooh, who are you? You wound me. You truly do. After all I've done for you.
More like done to us. What about that time you betrayed us in the middle of a climatic battle, then unbetrayed us, then betrayed us 3 times more, or 3 more times? And on the other times, the next morning, the empty bed.
Why can't they talk as separate entities so you know which one of them is porking Dimitri?
Maybe they all did.
Then so be it. Let's end this once and for all. And not like the last time I said that, or the time before that. This time, I mean it, for real.
Enough of this.
Yeah, no shame. For real this time, once and for all.
Ugh. This is the most 7th final battle these dorks have had this week. You've had it with their bullshit. You take a fistful of ketchup packets and spew them all over Dimitri. Maybe some will get on his cape and he'll run away and get it dry cleaned. What's this? Blood? Oh, how you wound me, my loves. I feel no pain, but that in my heart. I will sink off to some cave and lay in agony between life and death, waiting to be tended to. He spot Dimitri squeezing some of the ketchup onto a hot dog, taking a bite on his way out of the cafeteria. What the fuck? What was that dude's deal?
Truly thank you for your selfishly helping us on our adventure, Angel.
Nah, it was selfish. You really just want to eat in peace. Whatever.
We must save the day.
In return, allow us to help you on one of your adventures.
Meh, why not? They can go help you with solving ancient enigma of your algebra homework. Going to retrieve a legendary a bag of lasagna flavored chips from the supermarket down the street while you risk your life protecting this cafeteria table.
We have heard all of these. We have heard tells of these lasagna flavored chips. Mostly though, pleasant song coming to us from our phones in 10-second increments. Very well, as long as you promise to guard this cafeteria tab with your life.
Always the same with you.
Wait, why do we need you to guard this? Never mind, whatever, you helped us, we'll help you. That's what decent people do.
And that's what decent people do. Okay, Coven. Sure, whatever. I bet they always try to be their best selves. Why are they even at this school?
All right, here you chips. Don't ask why it took so long. It doesn't matter how long it was or wasn't make it out with a near-death Dimitri in the secret cave somewhere, as his wet shirt clung dramatically to his chiseled abs and his breath was ragged as he danced on the edge of life and death, and a tough choice had to be made as to whether to spare his life.
Try not to get killed.
Here's your change. Goodbye.
Your change? You didn't give them any money. Well, in a hurry to avoid further questions, not that you were going to ask, you really don't care, they give you +4 money. Sweet deal.
You got firm money.
I got 6 money.
Nice.
Jacksepticeye. Markiplier, actually.
Miles Luna. He's not a celebrity, but Miles Luna. I mean, it'd still be pretty weird for either of them. They both play video games. Yay, Miles!
Oh, I'm getting tired. It's almost 1 a.m.
Oh, shit. Well, we're almost done. And this is
Let's go.
We're at almost an hour 30 minutes.
Hour and 3 or hour 30?
Hour 30.
Damn, I got money and I can't even use it now.
I got no money. I owe the money.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I could, but no. Smartness again. Fuck it. That day, you learn a ton of spells that are all as cool as they are seamlessly useless. A spell to renew sticker stickiness. A spell to turn chocolate and vanilla ice cream into vanilla and chocolate ice cream. A spell to gain 2+ smarts. You actually use that last spell and you gain 2+ smarts. Afterwards, Liam walks to you extremely nonchalantly. It's ridiculous how little he cares about this long.
After considerable thought, I've come to the conclusion that you're not a complete poser. And seeing as I could use a partner for my tragically hip late excursions, consider yourself invited. Tonight, 3 a.m., I'm sure you'll have no trouble coming up with a properly underground destination. I mean, it's not like I don't know any cool places to go or anything. I just want to give you the opportunity to prove yourself.
Liam vanishes in a cloud of mist and angst. You've got 12 hours to choose the trendiest spot nobody ever heard of. Metropolis' most exclusive nightclub, the hottest, most underground nightclub of all, the Earth's core. Honestly, I would go for that.
I don't know.
I mean, it's an underground. Because it'll also ask her, it's, oh my god. I'm trying to decide. Okay. I'm gonna go with the Earth's core. Fuck it. Ah!
For your that night you pick up Liam in your giant mechanized drill machine and head to the club. There's no club at the center of the Earth. It's just the center of Earth, a molten ball of iron and death. Ah, my skin! Why did you think there was a club here? Why did you think anyone would think there was a club literally in the most inhospitable place on Earth?
You have no idea why you thought about this, but you do know that you're gonna need skin grafts after this. You lose 2+ smarts and 1 boldness, so I go back to my fucking...
Alright.
That day during recess, the party. Chatting up with Juan, the small magical Latino cat, when you start telling him about this hilarious story about what happened last summer at Monster Camp. Juan, the small magical Latino cat. You know which one? The one involving the beehive, the blow-up doll of the president, the penguin mask, and the mystery of the Goblin King. The mystery. Slowly, lots of people start joining you to hear the story. By the time you say where the Goblin King was, 100 people are still bursting into hysterical laughter. You turn the mobile app that captures laughter and turns it into 2+ fun. You finish what you were doing and are about to settle down for some quality slacking off with Zoe when Zoe's cultist comes shuffling over.
Welcome.
Greetings, mighty prophet. Your disguise is so convincing today. You look for all the world like an ordinary high school student. Yeah, cool. You ask them what they want. Want is a concept alien to us. We receive everything we could possibly desire through communication with our dark mistress, but we need some advice. You see, tonight is the recurrence of an event which we use to bear great significance to the cult of Zagord. It is the night when the bloody moon phases between the jaws of Draklotch Peak, causing this realm and the plane of torment to merge. Usually the plan we usually plan all kinds of events for ritual, cannibalism, profane surroundings, and a partial reading of Dianetics. But the cult of Zagord is no more. We're the cult of Zoe now, and we want to do something to show Our Lady of Endless Regret how much we changed.
Let the ritual commence.
As you have not led us astray, O great and terrible prophet, we humbly petition you for advice. What ritual would be worth the mighty Zoe?
Oh god. Don't suicide. Except instead of drinking poison, we all drink delicious
Cute
blue
slumber
Gatorade.
party!
But yeah.
A slumber party? Why didn't we think of this? Of course, we must celebrate slumber on the day of Zagord awoke from its dark dreams beneath the reality. Bring forth profane idols. Make sure they are absolutely drenched in infant blood. Someone go pick up some ice. You gently interrupt them to explain what a slumber party is. So, no infant blood. You shake your head. I see, but that sounds pleasant? You explain that yes, that's the point of the slumber party. Pleasantness is always anathema, sure, to the cult of Zagord, but this is the cult of Zoe now, and you are her prophet. We trust you and your sage advice. Trust them. Just then Zoe appears. Dang, you wanted this to be a surprise.
Hey guys, what's going on? Not surprising any babies, I hope.
Sacrificing?
Sacrificing any babies.
I wonder if this is for the Chinese festival too, or if that's just how she is. Ahaha! No, we would never sacrifice any babies without asking you first. We simply wish to invite you to
To what?
a nocturnal congress.
A nocturnal congress? I'm so over nocturnal congresses.
No, this will be different. There will be nail painting and makeovers, and we will discuss in conspiratorial tones those who we most desire to smooch.
Oh, you mean like a slumber party?
You know of this ritual?
Oh my god, yes! I can believe you guys are playing a slumber party just for me. This is the best New York theater ever.
Well, in truth, the idea originated with our prophet, the wise angel.
Whoa. Angel, you're so the one who whipped my cult into shape. I can't tell you how grateful I am. But if you come to the slumber party, maybe I could show you.
Looks like posing as a prophet of a mindless cult is finally going to pay off. Sexually, you gain +2 fun and 1+1 boldness.
Here we go.
Yeah, I think she's wearing that outfit for the anime or the Chinese New Year.
Welcome to Leon Day Lion Court.
Can I take the cultists?
Just like, fuck you, cultist time.
Wait, say that again. Oh.
Let's go.
Oh god.
Do this. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you. You and me? Psh,
Oh, I am...
that'd be so predictable. Don't be a fool. Also, right now, I only date blue inanimate objects. Don't harass me with your narrow-minded. Please respect my sexual preferences.
Prom?
You are so ashamed of your failure that after prom, you Photoshop Garfield into your prom pics as if you were a prom date. Yeah, Garfield, the orange haired cat, not your brightest idea. Anyway, even with your Photoshop skills, you couldn't Photoshop the sadness of your face away. Sad.
All right.
Hey, if it isn't my favorite prophet.
That was unexpected, but you can unlocked.
Okay, I might have to wonder what that is.
Maybe it's because I got hurt.
You've been the best, Angel. The cultists were just the worst till you finally did your thing. You care, and caring is sexy. And you know what else is sexy? An army of cultists that want to do anything to worship me and please me.
So effing cool.
So, if at prom night, we all look for new ways to have fun together,
Wowee. Prom night comes and you have a lot of fun. You and Zoe have the best time ever, and the cultists make it way better. They laugh at all your jokes, making you look funnier. They surround you in a circle, mesmerized, while you and Zoe slow dance.
Let's go.
Wow!
By the end of the night, you join some very restless rituals and powerful festivities.
Damn.
And Zoe, so fun, so fabulous, so fierce. She surely is one to worship. All hail the cult of Zoe. Achievement unlocked, broke. Most tentacles. Best at secrets and the handshakes.
Oh, man. I got done twice. That is my life.
Oh shit. Look at how many more people there are.
No, there's. Oh no, because there's that guy now.
Yeah, and the girl in the top left corner.
Girl on top. Oh yeah.
And the guy next to the fire girl.
Oh yeah.
And the guy in the bottom right corner. The guy above the guy in the right bottom right corner.
Yeah. I'd say like we met the Kappa. Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we are and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happens, and it was wonderful. Zoe dedicated the next several years to writing her most ambitious fanfic ever. It focused on the struggles of Shaggy containing and controlling his limited power. It delved into the psychological nuance of the Mystery Gang, while it also includes crossover with Akira, Flubber, and the unbearable lightness of being. It was said to mix Tolstoy mastery of prose, and the juiciness of a very juicy Big Mac, and ended up entering the Western literary canon. Liam started an iconoclastic band that broke all the conventions. Their latest album had been a hit. It has no songs at all. The album is just actually a banana set on fire. And to be sure, Liam doesn't care if you don't get it.
Molly graduated from doing lots of Costa, and now she appears hallucinating people and acts as their spirit animal. For those 3 weeks, Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The Battle of Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left called youth. Once again, we were young and unafraid. We were ready to start. Well, Steph got dumped again.
Which is my life! It's my life! Oh man. I want hot dogs. I want hungry too.
Well, thank y'all for joining us. I don't know if we'll do this again. This game has a fuck ton of replay value.
Oh, yeah.
Replayability value.
I definitely think we need to get at least one person for sure to throw the mix in. If not one, 2 more friends.
Yeah.
Which we'll have to figure out like a way to get this set up.
We can see if
I mean, I could do 2 webcams.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, guys.
I'm Angel.
This is Zimie.
Peace out, Girl Scout. Bye.
Peace. Bye. Oh, sorry.
I gotta